morning everyone. My name is Arslan and you are watching Proper Pariksha, the place where we strive for academic excellence in a simple and comprehensive manner. So today we will be starting with certain more examples that are mentioned in the NCERT, and we have understood the concept of ratios and how do we find out ratios. We also did some basic examples related to ratios to make you understand how do we read the question, what to understand from it, and how do we solve it. So today we'll be solving some more intermediate level questions, and without any further delay, let's start. The ratio of number of notebooks to the number of books in your bag. So what you have to do, that you have to take your bag, open it, and you have to count the number of notebooks to the books in your bag. If I try to take a general example, then I can say that in a total of I will have at least 5 classes per day. So 5 notebooks of each subject will be there, and one subject which might not be that much of a favorite for me, I will write that notebook's notes in either of the notebook on the back side. So 5 notebooks will suffice. But the books are necessary. So what I'll do, one book is almost necessary, mathematics, then we have to take science, then English, and then we have to take social science. So social science or whatever, and Hindi. So these are the 5 books that we have written down, and there might be another, or what you can do, you can omit the social science and you can write the arts. Okay, no problem, you can write the social science. And in the 5 notebooks you are having 4 notebooks of the subjects, and one is your drawing notebook, because you also have to go for a drawing class. Now let us do the ratio part. And how will we do that? We will do by n book ratio of notebooks to books. Okay, so we'll do NNB is to NB, and that means that we have total of 5 and a total of uh, is to 5, and therefore the ratio will be 1 is to 1. It is a very general example because number of books and number of notebooks will generally be same. Coming to the next question. Find the ratio of number of desks and chairs in your classroom. So let us say that we take the example of the previous video, that is there were 20 boys and there were 40 girls. So in such a classroom, how many desks and chairs must be there? There must be at least 60 chairs and 60 desks for the students. Then there is one desk that is always there as a spare for the teacher. Then there is one podium on which the teacher puts his attendance register and so on, and takes the attendance. And there is one chair for the teacher itself. Okay, so this is the full depiction of a classroom, and now we will solve the question. That is, we will write the n desk is to nc, and that will be, this implies that we have 62 desks, because podium is also a desk, and 61 chairs. And since there are no common factors, this will be the final answer. Coming to the next question. So these questions are basically real life related. You have to do that on your own in your class, but I am just giving you a general example to make you understand how to approach such questions. Find the number of students above 12 years of age in your class. Okay, so generally the students have a type of age in type of class. For example, there is a 5 year of gap. If someone is in class 6, then generally his or her age will be 6 plus 5, that will be 11. So in class 6th, generally people are of the age of 11, and those who are 12 or more years of age, that will be very less, because of the that might be due to late admission, or due to continuous migration from one city to another, or might be due to not passing a particular class. So that might be the reason. Among the three or more, any other reason might also be there. So generally in a class of 60 students, only 5 students, let us say, are there of more than 12 years of age. So we will write ratio of students above 12, so we'll write 12 is to ratio of students less than 12, that is 11, and so on. So this implies that we have 55 is to 5, and the answer will be no, sorry, 5 is to 55, and the answer will be therefore 1 is to 11. So the answer is 1 is to 11. After that, coming to question number 4, find the ratio of number of doors and number of windows in your classroom. So this is something which you can do on your own. You just have to find the generally doors are 1 or 2, maximum 2 doors are there in a particular class. So 2, and it will be number of windows in your classroom, and that will be number of windows which you can do as a homework, not as a homework, as your classwork. Question number 5. Draw any rectangle and find the ratio of its length to its breadth. Okay, so let us take a rectangle. So generally a rectangle has the length greater than that of the breadth generally, but it can also be opposite, that the breadth is greater than the length. It depends upon which axis is taken as the length and which axis is taken as the width. So this is something which you will understand in the class, let's say in the volume, in the senior classes 9, 10th, etc. So till now you can understand that length is greater than the width. So let us say that the length is 12 centimeter and the width is, let us say it is 3 centimeter. Now we have to find the ratio of length is to breadth is equal to 12 is to 3, and that will be 4 is to 1. That is the answer. So these were some of the questions that were related to your class level or your imagination part or your real life part, and I hope that you can do that when on your own in your class by counting the things and finding out the answers. And in the next video we'll be dealing with certain questions which will have definite values given to us, and we'll solve the answers for the corresponding values. So till the next time we meet, I bid you farewell. Goodbye.